I again welcome all of you for this webinar on chemoinformatics for biomedical drug discovery. So, as you know, we have already started a 4 months intensive program, of which we have completed genomics module, and our transcriptomics module is going on. And from the 12th of June, we are starting a data science program, and again from 14th of June, we are starting a drug discovery program. So this data science and drug discovery program is will go together. I mean, one can enroll for a data science and a drug discovery, both the program or either of any available program. So for this 4 months intensive industry oriented program, we have several partners, as Sonalika said. But yes, for this drug discovery program, we have Schrodinger with us, who will help students to for various drug discovery aspects, also molecular dynamics, molecular modeling techniques, and molecular docking, practical experience on all those molecular docking and dynamic stuff. Also, Schrodinger have committed to provide around 4 weeks of license for training purpose. Those who are enrolling into this particular program. So Schrodinger, they are actually a software company into molecular modeling and drug discovery space. So they are a computational structure based screening and explicit molecular dynamics. They are working on, and they'll deliver a talk on. The topics they would like to cover are like Mastro GUI. They will cover how we can sketch organic molecules, how we can select a protein, how we can prepare a protein, how we can do screening of it, identification of a molecule against the various therapeutic targets, molecular mechanics, dynamics, docking, etc. So for this program, we have several expertise. We have Dr. Ajit V. Kamath he's an advisor at Pandora Technologies. We have Chakra Mesha, who is a COO at Medus Bio and adjunct faculty at University of California. We have Dr. Uday Saxena. Uh, in next couple of minutes, you would meet him, and so he's a co-founder and co-founder of Region Biosciences, and he's a professor as well. So we have Dr. Rami Reddy. He's a founder and chief scientific officer at Rational Labs USA. And we have Dr. Puneet Kakkar. He's a drug discovery scientist from Accenture. We also have team members from Schrodinger, Pritesh Bhatt, Prajwal, Ajit, Vinod Devraji, Kaushik, and Kishore from a Schrodinger team. So let us begin from a session. So as I mentioned, we are starting our session 14th. We have one more free webinar, but actual session is actually starting from a 15th of June. So on a 15th of June, you will learn about the basics of chemoinformatics, what exactly chemoinformatics, how you can use this chemoinformatics in your day-to-day life and for your day-to-day research work. So we will our expertise they will teach you how the introduction of the chemoinformatics, what are the databases available, small molecule databases, protein databases, how we can calculate structural properties of a molecule, how we can draw structural molecules, what are their softwares available for drawing a molecule and for visualization of a small molecules and also protein molecules. And then we have another session at 17th of June. The topic would be AI in molecular drug discovery. Here in this session, you will learn what is the big data in the chemical domain or in a chemoinformatics domain, how we can access that data, how we can automate that data using a programming, let's say Python programming, how we can represent those molecule into different structures in a different way. You will learn about it. Uh, you'll also learn overview of application of AI in structure and structure-based drug design and ligand-based drug design. And also we'll highlight some of the virtual screening steps, what you can do for a virtual screening. We have another session, that is a third session on a 19th June. This could be a very intensive session. We will start the session from a 10 a.m. to evening 4 p.m., wherein entire Schrodinger team would be available to guide you and help you for your all your aspect in this session. Just a minute, guys. Yeah. So, as I said, this is an entire one day session, entire day session. So here you will learn many things about structure-based drug designing, like you will get to know how Mastro works, how Mastro GUI, how you can use Mastro GUI, how to do ligand preparation, and how to calculate ADME properties using Mastro or using Schrodinger. To start with a drug discovery or a drug development process, the very beginning point is protein preparation. And if you need to find out a molecular, if you need to do docking studies, so definitely you have to create a grid generation. So the entire team will help you out to do all these steps. What are the parameters which are essential for the protein preparation? What are the what are the care what all other cares we need to take care while during protein preparation, how to analyze protein, whether we have to remove water molecules or not, whether we have to keep those integrated ions or not. Everything will be guided by our mentors. And also we'll go ahead with the molecular docking with the Schrodinger package, or and also we'll have a session on analysis of those docking results. So everything will be on a hands-on session along with the practical, and also we'll have some theoretical sessions. And again, on a 20th of June, we have this could be a fourth session for our program, and we have morning 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come the entire day program. Here, the participants will learn about molecular dynamics using Desmond. The topics which we cover are like Desmond introduction, a theoretical introduction of a Desmond. Then we'll have a practical demo on a molecular dynamics, how we can perform molecular dynamics for a drug and protein. And then we'll have Desmond trajectory visualization and Desmond molecular simulation analysis, and also organic molecules enumerations for the entire day from morning 10 a.m. to evening 4 p.m. Uh, on 22nd of June, as part of our fifth session, we'll jump into several freely available software. So in the entire program, we have made like we will use Schrodinger, and also we'll use several freely available softwares to work on. So in the fifth session, we'll work on a molecular modeling steps, like we will work on modeler, Swiss model for a homology modeling and other molecular modeling steps. We'll also do some gene or protein analysis, like binding site analysis, prediction, those some modification of those genes and gene sequence and protein sequences. And also we'll learn something about cellular location and disease health condition. We have a sixth session on 24th of June, wherein we'll explore several databases. Could be a chemical databases or a protein databases. So we have several materials and we have several Python code to extract data from a PubChem. As you know, PubChem is the world's largest collection of freely available chemical information, or a small molecule information database. ChemSpider is also another database for small molecules, and ChemBell is also a small molecule database which contains curated molecules of curated bioactive molecules along with the drug-like properties. So along with this databases, you will also learn PDB database, other gene and protein sequence database as well, as a part of sixth session. As a part of seventh session, once we explore chemical database and protein database, then we will do again practical hands-on docking using a Autodock Vina. So the entire session is dedicated for a practical docking on a docking of a small molecules to the large molecules. And this could be a flexible docking, this could be a rigid docking, and we will work on your problems as well. And also will help you out how you can analyze those docking results, and how you can take forward those docking studies in your further research. As part of session 8, which we will conduct on 1st of July, the topic would be target identification and virtual screening. So you will have an exposure to the various methods for a target identification and validation, and will have some hands-on workshop on a computer-aided virtual screening. So this session is being done by Chakramesha and Dr. Puneet Kakkar. And then we'll have some advanced chemoinformatics topics, and then again also hands-on session for how you can convert hit to lead. As you know, entire drug discovery process. So initially you will learn how you can generate those leads, and then again how you can convert those hit into lead, and again how we can optimize those leads for further our research process. So everything could be hands-on session, and we will mostly focus on freely available tools, so that you can use those tools in your research work, and you can publish the paper using those tools. And then again, on 12th of July, we'll have session from a Schrodinger, and you will learn about free energy perturbation. What are those binding energies? What are those bonds, which are chemical bonds, physiological, ionic bond, or you will learn about all those bonding, bond between two atoms, and energy between energy for those binding, energy of those binding atoms. And also we'll have some case study on an industry application. So we have focused mostly on the part, like the current research is happening in an industry. So we will teach you, or we'll guide you what exactly industry is working on. And then we'll have a practical session on a ChemSuit. ChemSuit is a chemoinformatics package, wherein if someone doesn't have a knowledge of machine learning or a chemoinformatics or a data science, still he can build machine learning model or a deep learning model using a ChemSuit. So, and he can do a lot of chemoinformatics stuffs like descriptor calculation, data set dividation, normalization of a data, and then analysis and prediction of a newer data. So you will have you will get a chance to work hands-on session on a ChemSuit. Again, we'll have on a 14th of July, we have a session on a session by Dr. Sailu from AIMS Hyderabad. Dr. Sailu will cover how we can apply our as an chemoinformatics tool, or the entire session would be of again practical session. So you will have so if you don't know R, we will help you out to learn R, and you can do lot many things using R in a chemoinformatics space, and you can automate many of your steps using R programming language. On 20th of July, we have a session by Dr. Ajit V. Kamath from Pandora Technologies. He'll talk on recent advances in a drug discovery, what exactly happening in this drug discovery area, and where industry is looking for in the future. You will learn everything from him on 20th of July. On 22nd of July, we have a talk by Professor Uday Saxena. He's a co-founder of Region Biosciences, and he'll talk on a phase 1 to how the pharmaceutical company go for phase 1 to NDA submission, and he will give a case study on example of successful and failed drug using failed drugs for a drug discovery or drug development process. So in the entire session, you will learn many things about drug discovery from industry experts across the globe.